Hey everybody, this is Peter and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can make pizza in the Ninja Combi. It's really easy to do. Let me show you how, 3 different ways. Ready? Let's go. Okay, the first ways I'm going to show you how to make a pizza in the Ninja Combi is using the devices that it came with, the cooking pans that it came with. The third way I'm going to show you is using a pizza pan. So let me show you all that. The first pan I'm using is this one right here. This one is the cooking pan that comes with every Ninja Combi. So what I'm going to do is just put some olive oil in here. Not a lot, maybe a tablespoon or so. Use a brush and just come in and brush that olive oil all over the pan. Bottom, sides, every side. Put the olive oil there. Now I'm going to put in some pizza dough. You can buy ready-made pizza dough at most grocery stores, but what I'm doing today is I'm using pizza dough that I made a few days ago, and I'm just putting it into the refrigerator for several days until I'm ready to go. So this is that pizza dough. And by the way, if you would like to see ways of making pizza dough, I'm going to put a link to my pizza dough making video, and I did a video very early on showing you 4 different ways that you can make pizza dough at home. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to be spreading this pizza dough out. Now you can see that it's kind of retracting back in. What I want to do is just put this here and get it in that olive oil, spread it around a bit, and I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes while that dough will relax. And once that dough relaxes, we're going to be able to come back in and spread that pizza dough further. So let me set this one aside. The next pan I'm going to be working on is this pan. Now this pan is also the one it came with. This is the one that sits on the upper rack of the oven, and it sits above that pan. So I'll put again some olive oil here. Okay, I have the olive oil in place. Now let me go back here and get another pizza dough that's in a bag, and I'll come back and show you how we're going to do this one. Be right back. Okay, again, just push this around into the pan. And again, it's going to need to relax because it's been buttoned up in that piece of plastic. So just do your best just to spread it out. It's going to retract, and that pizza dough is going to finally relax here in a couple of minutes, maybe up to 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and I'll show you once this relaxes. But just keep pushing it around like this, and it's going to retract a bit. Okay, I'm going to let these set in here now and just kind of relax. And that'll take about another 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then I'm going to come back and show you what to do. Now beyond that, I went ahead and turned on the Ninja Combi earlier today to preheat that. And it's on the pizza mode at 400 degrees. Okay, I'm ready to put some sauce here. I think what's happening is that the olive oil in the pan is not letting it stretch out like I really wanted it to. But you can see if you want to push it all the way out to the edge, just put in maybe a little bit less olive oil than what I did, and you'll be fine. So put in some sauce, and not a lot. Now if you like a lot of sauce, just realize it's going to give it more time to cook. But I just put in typically about 2 spoonfuls such as this, and spread that around. Now I'm going to put in some cheese. Put as much or as little as you want. Again, not too much. And I'm just using a pre-shredded mozzarella. And here I have some dry salami. You can use any toppings that you like, whether it be salami, pepperonis, whatever you like on a pizza, olives, whatever you like. I'm going to pop this into the preheated combi, and it's going to go in there for about 12 to 15 minutes. We'll start checking it around 8. We'll see what's going on, but I'm contemplating it'll take about at least 12 to 14. All right, let's go back and put this in the combi now. Okay, everybody, look how beautiful this pizza turned out. Turned out super, super nice. The salami's turned out great. The crust is good. And so I'm gonna let this sit here. Of course, you can't have, pizza without having some basil on top. So that's what I'm gonna put right here. Just as a bit of a decoration, and of course it's going to add some great flavor as well. All right, looks great. I'm going to let this cool down and come back and show it to you once it cools down. If I cut it right now, you're going to see cheese go everywhere. So we'll let that one cool down and get the next one ready. All right, be right back. Okay, my friends, we're ready to go on for the next one. Kind of the same situation here, is that I put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom, and that's not letting that slip around too much, but it'll be great anyway. If you want to have it go all the way to the ends, just maybe use a little bit more dough than what I used. So here's just a couple of teaspoons, or a couple of spoons rather, of tomato sauce and pizza sauce. And by the way, I let the first pizza cook in the Ninja Combi for a total of 16 minutes. 16 minutes on that one. Some shredded cheese. Put our salamis here. And now I'm set to put this one back into the oven. You know, I have just a little more cheese here, so I'm just going to set this on the pizza and let it bake right in. Make it even better. Okay, I'm going to set this one into the oven, the Ninja Combi, for about 16 minutes. We'll go that again, and I'll start checking it at around 10 or 11 to see how this one's doing and see if it's any different. All right, be right back. Okay, I do want to show you that I put this tray on the middle rack, not the top rack. Well, my friends, here's how they turned out. They turned out beautifully in the Ninja Combi. Over here I have this pizza, which I cooked into the Ninja pan. And then over here I used the baking tray and put that on the middle level. This one was in there maybe a minute or so, a little bit too long, but it looks good, and I promise you it's going to taste good as well. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it of what you can do. Let me show you one more way that you can make pizza in the Ninja Combi. Be right back. The third way I want to show you of how you can make pizza in the Ninja Combi is in a pizza pan. Now, as most of you know, the Ninja Combi, you cannot put a 12-inch pan into the Ninja Combi. It will not fit. That was really smart on the side of Ninja, wasn't it? Crazy. Anyway, this is an 11-inch pan. This one will fit inside beautifully. How you do that is you put the baking pan in there and then set this into the Ninja Combi right on top. So if you want a round pizza, then you could put your pizza dough right here, and then you could be putting this into the Ninja Combi on top of the baking rack. That will do well. This is also a 10-inch. It will do the same like if you're making personal pan pizzas. You could be using this one for a little bit smaller. Again, just set this right on top of the baking rack. And that's the third way. Now, I bought these as a set over at Amazon. So just a set of them, I think it was less than 20 bucks for all three. So that's the third way you can make pizza in the Ninja Combi. Well, thanks again for watching today. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll give this pizza a try. And by the way, as I said before, if you want ideas on how to make pizza dough, at the end of this video, down in the description area and also at the very end, I'm going to put a link that you can use. To click on that, it will take you over to the video of how I can show you 4 ways that you can make pizza dough very, very easily. Well, please do me a favor. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you're watching on television, you can click on this link right over here, this QR code. Just use your phone, the camera, and highlight on that, and then it will take you right over to the page of which you can subscribe to the channel. So please do me a favor, give us a big thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you have any comments, please leave them down below in the comment area. And also, all the information of what we used today will be down in the description area. Well, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time.